Good morning, students. Today we start our new topic. Topic is dictionary. Previously we have studied list, different types of methods of list, how to create a list, how to use different methods of list. In this topic we also do this. So first of all, let us study what is a dictionary. It is another type of built-in data type in Python, like list, tuple, string, integers, booleans, float. Dictionary is also a built-in data type. Built-in type means it is present in Python, but it is different from string, list and tuples. But dictionary is totally different from list and tuple because these elements have index associated with each element. In list, in tuple and in string, each element have index associated with it. But while dictionary have key and value of key, while dictionary has key and value, it means it has key value pair. So dictionary is a collection of key value pair. In dictionary, values are associated with key. So there are different values in a dictionary, and each value is associated with different key. So key is a unique feature in a dictionary. To access the value, we have to know the key associated with value. If you want to access some value from the dictionary, so we have to know what is the key of that particular value. Let us see with the help of example so that you will understand. uh, Sports is a variable which contains a dictionary. Dictionary should be initialized, or we can say declared, in curly bracket. So here Mohan is key, and after key colon is given, and after colon a value is given. So this is a key value pair. This is a key value pair. This is key, this is value. Key value pair are separated from each other by comma. So this is first key value pair, this is second key value pair, and this is third key value pair. Third is Rohan colon football. Look at here. The key here is of type string. Value is also a string. Here key is also a string. Value is also a string. Key is string. Value is string. And these key values are separated by colon. It is not necessary that the key here is of string and the value here is of string. It can be of any type. It will be of integer. It will be of tuple. It will be of string. Look at here, some points given here. The curly brackets show the start and the end of dictionary. Here the curly bracket start and the end of the dictionary. Key value pair consists of column which separates key from the value. Key value pair consists of column which separates key from the value. The key value pair are separated by comma. First key value pair, second key value pair are separated by comma. Note, it is important note. The key of dictionary must be immutable type such as. So here the key Mohan, Rohan, Karim. These key are of type immutable. Immutable means it will be string, it will be integer, it will be tuple, but it will be not list. So the key will not be list because list is mutable. So remember it. It is very important. The key will be immutable. If you declare it as a mutable, so it will give error. Otherwise it will give error. Example, dictionary dic, we declare a variable in which the key, here is the key 1 comma 2, it is a list and it is separated by a colon, and it is value. So list is mutable, so error, there is an error. Unhashable type list, it means dictionary will not allow the list to be mutable, so that's why this error, unhashable type. Okay, so remember it. List will be in string, integer, tuple, but it will not be list or any mutable type. Now, how to access elements of dictionary? uh, it means if you want to access A, B, C, how do you access? Let us see here. Here our dictionary D1 is 1 is the key, value is A, comma 2 is the key, value is B, 3 is the key, value is C. 1 is integer, 2 is integer, 3 is integer. Integer is immutable, so it is possible to access the value associated with key 2. Key 2 here, if you want to access this, so we have to know the key of this element. So how will you access? We will write D1 of 2. 2 here is key. This is key. This is key. So we know to access any value from the dictionary, we have to know its associated key. If we don't know, it is not possible for us to know the value. So if you type D1 of 2 after declaring this dictionary, this will return B, not A. This will return B. Okay. So another example, I declare sports. Mohan is associated with cricket, Rohan with football, Karim with tennis. So these are the 3 key value pairs. Now if you want to print, we print Mohan plays. This will be displayed as it is in our output window, comma dictionary and the key. So the value associated with this key Mohan is cricket, so it will display cricket. So it will display Mohan plays cricket. This is the output, Mohan play cricket. I write all this code in interactive mode, not in shell script or in console program window. In Python dictionaries, the element key value pair are in ordered. So these key value pair doesn't have fixed order. Likewise in tuple string, the index is fixed 0, 1, 2, 3, but these key value pair are not have particular order. The key will be of any type. Here first key will be of integer, then of another key value pair it will be of string. Okay, so that's why it is called the dictionaries. In dictionary the key value pair are in order, they have not any fixed order, so that's why they are totally different from list or tuple. Traversing a dictionary, how to traverse a dictionary. Traversing a dictionary means to move from first element to the last element of the dictionary and to see all the values. Traversing in dictionary is done with the help of for loop. For loop is the common loop for traversing of each and every object. In Python, it will be used for traversing a string. It will be used for traversing a list, for tuple. Okay. Syntax here is for item in dictionary. Process each item here. So we will see it with the help of example. Here item will assign the key of dictionary. So here whatever the variable you used, it will be assigned each and every key of the dictionary one by one. Let us see. First of all, we have to declare this program you have to make in script mode. Okay. Suppose we use here dictionary D1, first key, first value. This is the first key value pair. It is integer, it is string. Now comma second key is of string and its value is also of string. Third key is again integer and its value is again string. So there are 3 key value pairs, different key and different values. Now we use for loop for variable key. This is not original key, this is a variable key. For key in D1, you can use any variable here. For I, J, K, you can use any type of variable. For key in D1 is dictionary. Now print key. As earlier it is said that this item will assign the each and every key. So this key will be assigned each and every key from dictionary D1. So print key means first key, then colon, then the value of that key. How to print the value of that key? This is the way, dictionary and the key. So key and value is to be printed with the help of this print statement. Look at here, output is key, its value, key, its value, again second key, its value. Each and every time the loop will run, the key will be given the individual key and the associated value is printed by this statement. You have to remember, to print the value you have to know the key. So the for loop will bring each and every key and it will give its value. So 2 ABC B XYZ 4 integer. This print will print new key value pair from each and again for each and every iteration from the new line, first line, second line, third line, because there are 3 key value pairs. So this is the way to traverse a dictionary. Now there are some characteristics of dictionaries. Remember it very carefully. First one is, dictionary is called unordered set. Previously we have already discussed the dictionary is unordered set. Why? A dictionary is unordered set of key value pair. Its value contain reference to any type of object, because actually dictionary key is a reference to any type of values in the dictionary. So it is not a fixed type, so that's why it is called unordered. Dictionary is not a sequence. It is like string, list, tuple. These three are called sequence, but dictionary is not a sequence. It is called a mapping. Dictionary is called a mapping. Mapping means key act as a pointer to a value. Third one is indexed by key, not number. Generally in sequence like string, list and tuple, indexing is done with the help of integers, but here indexing is done with the help of key, not by numbers. Key must be unique. It is very important that the key of the dictionary must be unique. No two value have the same key, because key should be unique, because key is the key feature of the dictionary. Dictionary is mutable. Mutable means we can change the value of certain key in place. In place means the position of the key, you can change the value. That's why it is called in place, using assignment statement. Let's see it with the help of an example. Suppose dictionary D1 equals to 1A, 2B, 3C. Now if you want to change the value at key 2, so you simply write D1 of 2. 2 is the key. So previously 2 contains the key, this 2 key contains B. Now it will be D. If you print D1, it will give 1A, 2D, 3C. Now if you want to add some more elements, some more key value pair, so you simply write this D1 4E. 4 is not present in this dictionary, so it will add another key value pair to the dictionary when you print D1, 1A, 2D, 3C, 4E. So this is the updation if you want to change, and this is simply adding a key value pair. So that's why it is called a mutable object dictionary. Okay, that's all for today. Practice all these topics which I have shown to you today. Read it carefully. First of all, read it carefully, then practice it. Here in some place I have written it in script mode, in some place I have written code in the interactive mode. So go through carefully, write it down and make the program on the computer very carefully. I hope all of you have made the previous in our last class I have given some list programs, so all of you have made the program and run and see it, and how it will give the desired output. You will understand it very carefully. So in case if any doubt, you can ask me at any time. That's all for today. Goodbye.